You got hooked.
I did.
You got bitten by the wine bug.
I did. Originally, I'm from Brazil. Moved to the US in 1988 and to work in California. So I worked for about 30 years in California. I worked in Silicon Valley for all these years. Then I was making wine with a group of friends on a weekend. Every weekend we get together and we make our batch of wines every year. And each one had a role in there, and I like the chemistry. I like to do the tests on the wine. So then I said, I think I'm going to consider to work with the wine in the future.
You got bitten by the wine bug.
I did. And that was like after 7 years I was making wine there. And I was tired of Silicon Valley and all the traffic in California. And I said, you know what? I like to go back to basic stuff, like agriculture, like something completely different. That was my skill. Researching areas where I could plant a nice vineyard. I'd like to do from the beginning to the end, like a full-blown production of wine. So that's what I decided to do. And Heidi was crazy enough to agree with my wishes, and she said, yeah, let's do it. So we started coming to Oregon, visiting like on weekends. And we did this for maybe, I think, 2 years. Coming over on the weekends and tried looking for property, and finally found this one. I retired from electrical engineer, which was crazy because I have a good thing going there in California, right? Then I said, let's start this investment, the investment that doesn't end. I'm entering Malbec, Cab Sauvignon, Cab Franc, Merlot, and my blend. So I have all my wines competing this year. I always wanted to give back to the community. I could give more. If I had more, I would. But I said, let me try, do this, because that's for the kids. We're gonna build a new hospital, and there is all this network of people working together. There's a nice synergy that we have in the Applegate Valley. It's the wine that I like. I think we start like that. And then I start make wine for the way that people will like. But everything that I put in those bottles is the way I feel that wine should taste.